Okay, we're on. All right, so this is my third class, right? Section 3. We went over that. Excellent. Excellent. Got some great personalities here. Now, I want to make 2 quick videos today. Now, this particular class sometimes is going to be, or all my 3 chemistry classes, I may approach the material a little different each day. I may not approach it the same per class because of the production of the videos. So you have 3 videos that you have to watch, or some of you have already watched them. It was like listening to me in quadraphonic stereo at Yankee Stadium during announcements. It was a little weird. So bring headphones. You want to bring giant, massive headphones like that, or this big, and that you just adjust like that, okay? And they look like a Viking headphones. You can do that if you want. Just it's a little bit more quiet when you do that, okay? All right, so now, let's approach this as if you actually know what you're doing, okay? So let's do like, for instance, what is the quiz going to be like next week? What's the quiz going to be like? So let's do a quiz. We're going to do kind of a fake quiz. Is that clear? Are we running? We're running, right? You got to be my videographer. You got to keep an eye on that, make sure we're cool, okay? All right, so let's do a couple of scales. If you want to do practice, you can do practice as well. You can put them in your notes. If you're not sure if the answer is right, you can ask me. I'm here. Again, you can ask me in the morning. I get here at like 6:15. You can ask me, so you can come in early. I'm here during homeroom. I have a 10th grade homeroom. I am here at lunch. I eat up here. And I'm also here after school. Actually, for the next 2 weeks, I could be after school downstairs. I'm going to be after school downstairs every day, making sure that everything is clear in the lobby. Was anybody here yesterday when I made the announcement? Pretty cool, right? Was that good? You hear my announcement? Was that good? It was excellent. Okay, now, so you can come down there and we can sit down on the couch and do chemistry, because after I make that announcement, it was really quiet. And I was there until 4 o'clock. So it's perfect. Understood? That could be my office for the next 2 weeks. Clear? Okay, good. Now, so let's say this is going to be 1 and 2. Okay? So when you do it, you do 4 lines, right? And then we're going to say, what's this value? And what's this value? We're going to say that's right in the middle. Okay? We'll call that A, and we'll call that B. Yes? Okay. Does anybody know the answer to B? Let's do B first.
When was the first video?
I don't want to talk about what video it is. Do you know how to read it? First of all, everybody in here, has anybody in here ever used a ruler or a graduated cylinder or something with a scale on? If you have, raise your hand. Okay, if you have never used it, raise your hand. No one is raising their hand. Okay, excellent. Now, so you've used this, you've read this. Okay, this is 1, this is 2. So this is going to be 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, right? Yes? So this will be 1.1, 1.2, 1. Right? So what would halfway between it be? How would you signify? What number would you use that's halfway between 0 and 9? Between 0 and 10? What number would you use? 5, right? So if I'm saying, if we're agreeing that it's halfway, right? What would the reading be? No. 1.5, no. 1.25, right? Isn't that 1.1? So it would be 1.25. Does everybody agree on that? Yes or no? I don't want to talk you into this. I don't want to lead the witness, okay? I'm asking you a question. Are you okay with that? Don't do the old, are you okay with that? As in, I really don't want to participate. I'm just going to sit here and say, yes, just leave me alone. Or are you really okay with it? Yes, if you have a question, ask me. This is the time to do it. You're cool. Okay, good. Now, what place value was that read to? What place value was that read to? In other words, what place value is the 5 in? Yes? Hundredths, okay? So that is actually, I'm kind of doing it a little bit backwards, yeah? That is actually the precision of the instrument. That scale from an instrument has a precision of hundredths place. How would you represent a precision of hundredths place? You write the number 0.01. So it's plus or minus 0.01. Why plus or minus 0.01? Because, yes. No. Well, yes, 0.01 because it's hundredths. But why plus or minus? Why? Well, no, I mean, if somebody said that that was 1.24, I mean, isn't that all right? Yes or no? 1.3, 1.4, 1.6, yeah? Easy? So it's going to be plus or minus a hundredth or so, right? Yes or no? Yeah, and that's okay. What's the one overriding rule for reading an instrument? It is the most important rule. It's not optional. If I live in Astana, Kazakhstan, and you live in Belgium somewhere, and we're doing this, and you want to reproduce my work, and we're using different rules for reading scales, aren't you going to create an absolute mess? Yes. You baked the cake, Red, and I had it, and it was delicious. Yeah? It was delicious. You gave me the ingredients, because I wanted to make that cake, right? You gave me the ingredients. The ingredients here are 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You gave me the ingredients for that cake, Red, didn't you? Yes? Yes? Will comes over. I wanted the recipe, the how to do it, the rules. You gave it to Will. He comes over, and we got to put this cake together, but he lost the ingredient. He lost the rules. Right? So we say, hey, we're intelligent, we can do this. But what are you going to end up doing? You're going to make a mess. You're going to make something that you could possibly sell at Home Depot or Ace Hardware to be used as building materials. Yes or no? So we've got to follow the same rules, don't we? You get it? We've got to follow the same set of instructions. The number one instruction is this. You must read every scale that you ever see to one estimated place value. How do you know what the estimated place value is? Well, you use the largest gradations. You know what a gradation is, graduation? It's like a line, right? Yeah. You take the largest one, and then it's 2 less. What place value does 1 and 2 represent? Ones, right? Doesn't it? Who said ones? Yeah, ones, right? So what's 2 less than ones? Well, let's see. You tell me when to stop. Okay? Thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, hundredths. Yes? So hundredths, right? So 2 less than ones is hundredths. That's the uncertainty. I'm uncertain. It's like plus or minus. Uncertain, why? Because it's an estimation. Estimation is a polite way of saying what? Guess. Who said that? Guess. That's right. It's a guess. You're uncertain. So your uncertainty is plus or minus 1 from guess, okay? It's a little bit uncertain, yeah? Okay? I am from Kazakhstan, okay? This is actually, I will tell you a story later. This is actually perfect Uzbekistanian accent. I was told by 4 people who live in Uzbekistan. Believe it or not. Okay? Okay. So, let's do another one. Let's do a really weird one where we have to throw in some more rules, okay? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this and say that this one is going to be 1,000 and this is 2,000. So now, what is A and B? And what is the uncertainty? Let's do the uncertainty afterwards. It's sometimes easier. Yeah? It's sometimes easier. I'm just giving you some helpful hints, some tricks. It's sometimes easier to do the one where you have to do the estimation. It's not exactly on the line. Did I do A, by the way? I didn't do A, did I?
No.
I just did B.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shall we do B real quick? So this was 1, this was 2, this was 0.01. What's A going to be? 1.5. No. They all have to be to hundredths place.
1.15.
1.50. Right?
Yeah.
Does that 0 have a purpose?
Yes.
And what is that purpose?
To
Does the 0 have a purpose? Yes or no? Do you have a purpose? What's your purpose? To study, to be in school, to be human, to be nice to your parents, to be nice to each other, to be, you're practicing being human, right? This is the practice years, okay? Yes, this is the time when you make a lot of mistakes, and hopefully as an adult you make less, right? So everything has a function. What's the function of that 0?
To estimate.
Yeah, who said that? It's estimating what? It's estimating what? It's estimating what? What? The fact that that measurement is right on what? Yes. No. It is representing hundredths place, absolutely. Yes. But that is a correct answer to another question. It's a good answer to another question. Get it? Okay? No such thing as the wrong answer, ever. But it's the correct answer to another question. What's the question? That's your problem. What's it doing? It's telling you this. Let's move on because we only have like 8 minutes. It's telling you that line, you're estimating that it's exactly on that line. Exactly on the line. It's exactly on the 5th graduation. That's what it's saying. It's not a little bit above. If it were a little bit above, you would estimate it to be, like 1.51, right? Yes? So it has a function, doesn't it? That estimation is still there, that you're estimating it to be right on that line. I'm estimating that to be right in the middle. If you came up here, you would see that it's really a 4, not a 5. I'm estimating it to be a little bit less than the middle. But we're okay because we say plus or minus 0.01, so we're cool. Yes or no? Yes or no? Wax on, wax off. What movie? Huh? Wow, you get that right away. Nobody gets that right away. Little movie. Got it? Wax on, wax off. Yes? So is it wax on or is it wax off? You get it? Wax on? Yes? Wax on. It means yes, wax on. Okay? It's actually the language they speak in Antarctica. I'm kidding. Will's over there thinking, wow, really? People live there? No. Okay, that's okay. We forgive you. Okay, now. Yeah? Okay, now. So let's do 1,000 and 2,000. Okay? So what is the uncertainty going to be? What did I do? Nice assist. Excellent. Excellent. I give extra credit for that. So write it down and put it in my desk before the end of class. You got to, because you get EC for that. When I'm filming and somebody makes a correction, nothing worse than having an error in my film, you know what I mean? I don't like that, okay? Yeah, so what you do is, do the uncertainty first now. What's the uncertainty, what do you think? I said to do this one first, but we're going to do the uncertainty first. Yeah, yes? What is it? No. Tens, who said that? Yes, yes, tens, do you see that? You see that? In the back? So it's going to be thousands, 10,000, 1,000, hundred, tens, wax on, wax on, wax on or wax off? Wax on, man, it's right, it's correct, it's there, we are on. Got it? Okay, so it's going to be plus or minus 10. So what's A going to be? This is weird. What is it? 1,500. But which zero has a function? This 0A or 0B? A has a function. And what is that function? What is it? Yes, thank you. That's a little scary. You sound like a chemistry student. That's really weird. Usually people don't start sounding like chemistry students till like October. That's really weird. But yeah, that's right. That's the uncertainty, Mr. Darcy, of course. Didn't you know that? Very good, well done. Now, describe to me, however, the specific function of that zero. It's saying that that line is exactly on the 5th graduation. So this is saying that that is right there. Right there! That's it! New Jersey accent, you don't like it? I don't care. Yeah? You talking to me? Yeah? You want a piece of this, do you? Yeah? I'm kidding, relax. Just tears, oh my God, stop. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Do you get it? You understand? You get it? Who said no?
I said, yeah.
Oh, he said yes.